Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about top 10 best horror movies of all time based on a true story. The Conjuring. In 1970, paranormal investigators Lorraine and Ed Warren are summoned to the home of Carolyn and Roger Perrin. The Perrins and their 5 daughters had then recently moved into a secluded farmhouse where a supernatural presence had made itself known. Events then start to escalate horrifically, especially after the Warrens discover the house's secret and the history, and find out about the eerie presence of the supernatural in the house. IMDb 7.5 out of 10. The Exorcism of Emily Rose. The story of Emily Rose is loosely based on that of Anneliese Michael, a young German woman who underwent an exorcism and later died from malnutrition and dehydration. She had underwent exorcism 67 times. Her parents and the priests involved were charged with negligent homicide following her death. Her eerie real exorcism recordings and footage are available on audio and video sharing platforms. IMDb 6.7 out of 10. The Exorcist. The Exorcist is based on a book which is based on the real life of a boy named Roland Doe who was possessed by demons in 1949, and the novel details the demonic possession of 11-year-old Regan McNeil, the daughter of a famous actress, and the 2 priests who attempt to exorcise the demon. It is said that the real exorcism was so scary that there have been books written on people who witnessed it. This story will definitely give you goosebumps, all for real reasons. IMDb 8.1 out of 10. The Amityville Horror. The Amityville Horror is based on the real-life experiences of the Lutz family during the 28 days they spent in their Amityville, New York home at 112 Ocean Avenue. 13 months before the family moved in, Ronald Diofio Jr. had murdered 6 members of his family in the house. Daniel Lutz, the eldest of the Lutz children, spoke about his experiences publicly for the first time in the documentary My Amityville Horror, released in 2012. IMDb 6.2 out of 10. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre was inspired in part by murderer Ed Gein, who exhumed bodies and murdered people in his home state of Wisconsin. What did he do with the bodies? You know, he made them into trophies and skin masks, and it was very casual for him. The film's antagonist, Leatherface, had to get his name from somewhere. Gein kept human organs and made clothes and accessories out of body parts. IMDb 7.4 out of 10. The Strangers. The Strangers is a horrific home invasion movie that will have you checking the locks of all your doors and windows in your house. The film follows Kristen and James as their vacation stay becomes a worst possible nightmare for them when strangers in masks turn up and invade their home. The Strangers is inspired by a series of real-life attacks, including the Manson family murders, meaning that the movie feels a little too real at times. You can Google who Charles Manson is and you will know. And you will see words like Helter Skelter coming up as well. IMDb 6.1 out of 10. The Hills Have Eyes. If you previously thought that a nightmare like The Hills Have Eyes could never happen in real life, think again. The terrifying movie was actually inspired by a real cannibal family in Scotland led by a person called Sonny Bean. The 16th century legend involved a group of cannibals allegedly killing and eating as many as 1,000 people, which is perhaps even more horrifying than the film itself. IMDb 6.3 out of 10. The Silence of the Lambs. This movie is so damn freaky. It follows Dr. Hannibal Lecter, a psychiatrist who also happened to be a violent, murdering psychopath, and Buffalo Bill, a serial killer who murdered overweight women so he can wear their skin. The only horror movie to win the Best Picture at the Oscars. IMDb 8.6 out of 10. Child's Play. It may be hard to believe that Child's Play is based on a true story, but that is the case. The famous Chucky doll was reportedly inspired by a doll from the early 1900s called Robert. Robert is thought to be the world's most haunted doll, giving tough competition to the Annabelle doll. As his owner, Robert Eugene Otto treated the toy like a human being. It's clear that cursed dolls really do exist. IMDb 6.7 out of 10. Dabbe the Possession. In this Turkish horror film inspired by true events, ahead of her wedding, a girl named Kubra is possessed by demons. When an examination reveals more horror, her friend, who is a psychiatrist, tries to perform an exorcism. The film is really very scary and a must watch for all our horror movie fans out there, including myself. IMDb 6.8 out of 10. So, these are the movies I spoke about, which are highly ranked in IMDb, most highly recommended for all our horror movie fans out there. Not only limited to horror movie fans, but movie buffs, movie watchers should definitely watch all the movies which I've talked about in this video. I'm sure that there are many movies out there which I will discuss in the future videos. However, which is your favorite movie amongst these movies which I've talked about? Let me know in the comment section, and what are your thoughts about these movies, and which movies have you watched, which movies you want to watch. And I watched all the movies which I've discussed in this video, and I loved all the movies, and I'm a big horror movie fan. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel Syed Sufiyan. Those people who have already subscribed to my channel, thank you very much. Please do turn on the bell notification so that you will receive notifications whenever I upload new videos. And people who are new to my channel, I would like to let you know that I upload true crime documentaries based on true stories, based on true real events, and I upload movie recommendations, movies which are highly ranked in IMDb, and highly recommended movies and must-watch movies as well. And a lot of content has been planned as well. A lot of exciting content coming your way. Watch out for that, and make sure that you are also turning on the bell icon for notifications. Whenever I upload new videos, you will get updated and you will get notified about it. So thank you so much for watching the full video, and I will see you in the upcoming videos. Thank you very much. Take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.